Man, they nerfed the fur off of this doggo, let me tell you. Woo. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the bowl. It is Timo Flamingo. I'm your host, bringing you episode 2 of the ASMR version. Because, yeah, people are sleeping. I can't be loud. I can't be screaming in excitement, you know, over the new Zacian build that your boy picked up. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not rocket science, but to be honest, this thing has been nerfed very close to the ground, and for good measure. I mean, we all got tired of the Zacian meta to the point where melee Pokemon, almost all the melee Pokemon were a bad choice because you're just gonna walk into the Sacred Sword circle and get finished with ferocity quickly. I'm trying to convey my excitement through like vocabulary and extreme pronunciation at a low volume, if you will. My mouth is like extremely close to the mic, so I don't sacrifice volume levels and you guys don't have to turn your phones up all the way just to hear me. Anyways, so yeah, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't like to play meta Pokemon a lot, even if it's like, you know, just too good not to play. Zacian was definitely one of those. I came out with one video of Zacian in the 3 months that he was like absolutely good, and to be honest, it's because of this Pokemon that sort of stunted my energy and drive for the game and to make content with it. I think a lot of people struggled with it because, I mean, Zacian Comfy was just winning games, pissing people off. It just wasn't a good meta. It really wasn't. But now, when you nerf him to the ground and he becomes a Pokemon that you can play and people won't call you a scumbag, that's my kind of Pokemon. So here we go. In my opinion, they did a really good job. He's not garbage. Zacian is by no means garbage. I've already seen people put up some impressive numbers with the Sacred Sword nerfs and stuff like that. You know, still rocking the muscle band, scope lens, full crit mojo going on. I think his Eos energy drive is at an all-time low. It takes a lot more to sustain, and so you can't do like crazy things all the time. But yeah, however, they didn't do too much to the Metal Claw or the Play Rough, and like, if I'm being honest, I've secretly liked Metal Claw over Sacred Sword because Sacred Sword takes a different play style. You know, you got to use the agility and time that Eos energy build up just right and lay down those circles on the unsuspecting Pokemon. But if you're smart enough and you're an intermediate player, you've already learned how to counter Zacian, counter his Sacred Sword. That means you just gotta stay away from him. So when the meta started shifting and everybody was picking Glaceons, Espeons, and every other mage in the entire game, Zacian's stock really takes a downfall. Like, yeah, he's still a broken Pokemon and you're gonna die if you get close to him, but if you don't get close to him, Zacian's the one that gets knocked out. So I tried playing around with Metal Claw back in the day, but you know, just picking Zacian was so scummy, didn't really want to experiment with it too much. So, but this time around, after these recent nerfs, I'm like, you know what? Now it's time to really try to bring this guy into a spotlight with a different lens. You know, nobody's gonna think this guy's broken anymore, but I'm here to keep him broken. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be that scumbag. Nah, but anyways, the build is at the end of the video. The only thing we changed was the scope lens. I'm focusing more on Zacian's attack speed, because with Metal Claw, after the dash and the initial slash, the dash and slash, if you will, he gets, I think, like a 100% move speed bonus, like auto attack bonus, and it's ridiculous. So what I do is I concentrate on that. We leave the muscle band on, put on the rapid fire scarf, and keep the emblem builds at the full crit ratio. You know, Zacian's crit ratio is actually one of the highest in the game when it comes to his auto attacks. But we didn't want to completely forego his crit ratio, because it is important. So the emblem build is still about the crits, but the items are about the attack speed. And it pays dividends in this video. And to be honest, I'm not the best Pokemon Unite player. I'm an intermediate. And I'm definitely not the best Zacian player, that's for sure. But just with my basic know-how, and, you know, with a little bit of studying, a little bit of instinct, we put up some nice numbers with the Metal Claw build. I also go with Play Rough because, I mean, agility works well with Sacred Sword. And it probably works well with the Metal Claw as well. But I like Play Rough because of the small, it's very small, I think like 0.4, 0.3 seconds. You know, not even a full second on the interruption. But it's something. And a stun is a stun in my book, let me tell you. So, we go with that. And with 3 minutes left in the game, we're looking pretty even. 88 to 8, 189. However, you know, we just got our bottom goal. And we're at those 50 seconds left. Trying to farm up. Get that level. And, you know, Zacian is Zacian. So we've been having a good game. I'm kind of just spinning around waiting for the Excelgor to pop up. Doesn't seem like it is. But, you know, we've been having a good game. So we're at level 13. We're right where we want to be. I come down here because I see a bit of fighting, a bit of pushing on the south goal, tier 1. So let's go knock out the Eldegoss. Eldegoss going down. Retreat a little bit, back up. Zacian. Rayquaza's about to pop. 15 seconds. So we got about 10 seconds on this bottom Reggie. We all know how your boy loves to pick up that bottom Reggie before the fight, before the Ray fight. Doesn't look like we're going to get it though, obviously. So we settle for just defending the bottom goal, and we just need to play defense. We're up almost 100 points, only about 60 so far. They snuck in a little bit earlier, so that's the goal. When you're up on points, you just gotta knock them out a few times, defend Rayquaza, claim Rayquaza if you can, but, you know, things change at the drop of a hat, especially in the last 2 minutes of a solo queue game, which is where I live. But we retreat to get that full bar of health. Everybody's rounding up. Everybody's up. Just about. We take down the Eldegoss. I come back for that Delphox. Espeon wants some. He drops the Unite thinking he's going to get somewhere, but he doesn't. I mean, Zacian auto attacks. And, dude, the Metal Claw. The Metal Claw mobility. You didn't get mobility with Sacred Sword, but if Metal Claw is gonna be the build choice for Zacian now, I'm gonna enjoy it because I like any move that gives you mobility. And it may not be the best mobility. You got that little hop back before you go in, but it's just it's like it's a pounce. You know, look at that pounce. The charged up double dash on the Delphox for the 3rd time. Get out of my house. And we just kind of play keep away while my teammates work on Rayquaza for the insult to injury. We you know, we're already up 100. At this point it's just play time. We put 4 of them down. There's 4 of us up. We claim it. Eldegoss tried to grab it, but he couldn't. And that's the end of the game, boys. Pick it up, no problem. Zacian is still one. It's still a problem, let me tell you. So going into the stat part of the video, it's actually pretty nice. If you haven't been realizing that we dominated that whole game. Hold on, let me prove to you that it was a ranked match, of course. It was this game, of course. 17-3. Yeah. 20 downs, but 17 by myself. Not a lot of points, obviously, but 100k damage. 98 to be sure. You know, but we like to round up around here, okay? And yeah, that moveset, Metal Claw, Play Rough, is probably the new Claw. Or the new Call, excuse me. Anyways, boys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the move items, the moves and items, the item builds, blah blah blah. I'm losing my voice. I'm just been talking all day. But yeah, Timo Flamingo ASMR version signing out.